Before I get to Michelle Bachmann, I want to you're a physician, Ron Paul, so you're a doctor. You know something about this subject. Let me ask you this hypothetical question. A healthy 30-year-old young man has a good job, makes a good living, but decides, you know what, I'm not going to spend $200 or $300 a month for health insurance because I'm healthy, I don't need it. But, you know, something terrible happens, all of a sudden he needs it. Who's going to pay for if he goes into a coma, for example? Who pays for that?
In a society that you accept welfareism and socialism, he expects the government to take care of it.
What do you want?
But what he should do is whatever he wants to do and assume responsibility for himself. My advice to him would have a major medical policy, but not be forced.
But he doesn't have that. He doesn't have it, and he needs intensive care for 6 months. Who pays?
That's what freedom is all about, taking your own risk. This whole idea that you have to prepare and take care of everybody.
But Congressman, are you saying the society should just let him die?
No.
What? Are you serious?
You know, it's hard to believe that when you see a video like this and you actually hear leaders of this great nation talk about letting someone die because they're uninsured. And we think about how much money that we are spending on fighting wars where people did not necessarily want us to fight, or coming into countries and occupying areas that they did not want us to occupy. But yet we can spend money on those things with an interest that we have because we have a desire for whatever monetary return that we'll get from them. But yet when it comes to someone who is uninsured, who is in an accident, we're willing to let them die. It just amazes me that when I listen to the crowd cheer, these are the same individuals that will go to church on Sunday or go to church on another day and say that they love Jesus. The same Jesus who died for us, ones who did not have anything to do or anything to say about our own existence, yet he came and he died for us. And it's amazing to hear them say that, you know, we're Christian, we love Jesus, and we do all of this, and we love America and all of these things, but we're willing to let innocent people die. We can go and we can save wells. We can save owls. We'll spend billions of dollars on those kind of things. But yet for someone that is uninsured, we can care less. Why? Because there's nothing that they can give back to us. Is that even a Christian concept? Does that even make sense? But this is what the direction in which we're heading. We have individuals that will just downplay and just denigrate anyone who does not offer them any kind of benefit. We see that millionaires will spend money and put us into deep recessions and depression and all of these different things. And yet they'll go to jail, get a slap on the wrist, or they'll just say, you know, please don't do that again. Or they'll file bankruptcy and they're off the hook. It is amazing to me when I see videos like this of individuals who want to run this country and want to do certain things to make, quote unquote, make it better. Is it better for everyone? Or is it only better for those that can benefit them? What about the person on the street that you pass every day? What about that individual? Is there any plans for them? Imagine the amount of programs and money that could be spent to help those individuals, when yet we'll let them die because they're uninsured. It just amazes me. It's just my thoughts. You know, if you have any comments or you want to post anything on this, just tweet me at my address down at the bottom. And we'll talk about this because it just amazes me how individuals who call themselves followers of Christ will blatantly open up and say that we'll let someone die because they don't have the money. Just my thoughts.